Hello students. Till now we have seen what is friction, what are the factors affecting friction, what is the causes of friction and various types of friction. Now in this video we are going to see something more about friction. Now first of all we'll see what are the effects of friction on our day-to-day life. We will be unable to walk if there is no friction between the sole of our shoes and the ground. It is because when we push the ground backward, the ground reacts back only on account of friction. If there is no friction, then there will be no reaction from the ground in the forward direction. With the result, we will not be able to move forward, but will slip and fall down. We are able to write on paper because of the friction between the pen or pencil and the paper. That is why it is very difficult to write on glazed or waxed paper. Friction causes wear and tear of machine parts that rub against each other continuously. Due to friction, they wear out and needed to be replaced. If you observe the soles of old shoes and the new shoes, you will find that the old shoes are worn out. Soles wear out because of the friction between the ground and the shoes. What happens when you rub your palms against each other for few seconds? They become warm. And why it is so? It is only due to the friction, and the friction produces heat. Similarly, the lightning of matchstick is also due to the force of friction. The force of friction raises the temperature of the match head to such an extent that the chemical in it catches fire to produce the flame. Friction has both good and bad aspects. Frictional force brings about wear and tear in moving machine parts. It produces heat and slows down the moving body. A lot of energy is wasted in overcoming friction. However, if there were no friction, the bodies will either slip or will not move. Furthermore, the moving bodies will not stop. Even walking on the surface of the earth would have been impossible. Thus, we can say our day-to-day life could have been impossible without frictional force. That is why it is said that friction is a necessary evil, because it has both advantages and disadvantages. Let us see some more advantages of friction. Friction between the road and tires, which have grooves and are rough, makes it possible to drive a vehicle. Friction prevents skidding of the tires and does not allow the vehicle to go out of control. The shoes worn by athletes are of special type. The soles are provided with the spikes which do not allow the entire surface of the shoe to come in contact with the ground. If the entire sole come in contact with the ground, the friction would increase and athlete would have to exert more effort. At the same time, if the soles are totally smooth, the athlete may fall down while running. To overcome this, spikes are provided which take grip on the earth and helps the athlete greatly. The force of friction is there which holds the screws and nails in the wooden board. Many times friction is harmful and causes loss of energy and produces wear and tear. Friction increases the energy required to operate the machines. This energy is wasted in the form of heat energy. Sometimes friction heats up the parts of machine to a very large extent that causes damage to the machine. Friction reduces the speed of moving vehicle to a great extent.